Hi, Purple Jan here, Tales from a Broken Brain, and I've got a stock up haul for you today. We've just been to the Macs Farm this morning, which is an organic free-range chicken farm, and so we stocked up on eggs. It looks an awful lot of eggs. There's 30 there, but for 3 people, 30 eggs per tray. And 6 trays, that's 180 eggs, but for 3 people that's barely 2 a day for a month, and not including other things. But anyway, that's the eggs. They'll keep quite happily either in a cool place or in a fridge for at least a month. 6 weeks I keep them sometimes, or even longer. So that's those. Then we went along, that's the Macs Farm in where is it, in Point, I think it is. And then we went along to Partridge Green to the butcher's, where we got, you can see I've already vacuum sealed those, ready to go in the freezer. That's 4 family pies. The eggs, by the way, were £30 for the 180 eggs. And the 4 family pies come from Hutchings Butchers in Partridge Green. And they were £5 each, but they're absolutely delicious. They're different colours because the 2 at the bottom are pre-cooked and ready to go, and the other 2 are uncooked, so they've got to go in the oven anyway. So that's brilliant. And then I bought 6 lamb shanks. Now they were frozen, but the lamb shanks they were £3.20 each, so it's £19.20 for all 6. And then I've got pork chops. The pork chops, there's 6 there, that came to 2.232 kilograms, which is at £5.60 a kilogram. That's £12.50 for those pork chops. Then these are their award-winning sausages. We've got just under 2 kilograms of sausages. They came to £11.39. Then next to the sausages, some of these have been eaten already. We had 3 sausage rolls and 3 Scotch eggs, and the sausage rolls were £1.45 each, and the Scotch eggs were £1.40 each. All made in-house, the same as the pies. They're absolutely delicious. And then I've also got 2 kilos of diced beef and 2 kilos of diced lamb. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to separate all of this into usable amounts, vacuum seal them, and then pop them in the freezer. So the meat came to £110, which sounds an awful lot, but there's an awful lot of meat there. And it is such good quality, and you know where it's come from. That's the main thing. When we first went to Hutchings Butchers, I can't remember how long ago it was now, 4 or 5 years ago, there was a sign on the wall saying, this week our lamb comes from this farm, and our pork comes from this farm. They raise their own beef, so we know that where the beef comes from. So often these days you find that butchers don't actually butcher their meat in the shop. They just a meat shop. They go and buy it all. It's all pre-packaged. You don't actually get to see any of it on the shelf before it's all sealed up and given to you. That's my vacuum sealer there. I've got a food saver, which really does save the food, and it's absolutely excellent. And then I'll divide the sausages up to bags of 5. So the men have 2 each and I have 1. So 5 sausages in each bag is good for 1 meal. And then I'll divide these down into £1 weights, which would be what, I suppose about ½ a kilo, I don't really know. And get that all sealed up in usable amounts as well. So it's not a lot there unless you look at the eggs for £140, but it will keep the 3 of us going for quite a long time. most of the butcher's meat that I buy, we tend to save for weekend dinners and use the cheaper supermarket meat for weekday nights. So I better get on and start getting it all prepped and ready for the freezer, but I just wanted to show you what you actually get when you go to a real butcher, which I'd advise you to do if you possibly can. Buy local. I say buy local, it's actually not that local to us, it's about a half-hour drive away, but it is really worth it. In fact, where the town that we live in doesn't have any butchers left except for one, which is halal, and I won't buy halal meat, so, or not knowingly anyway. Most of the supermarket meat probably is now. But anyway, that's what we have. The pies are steak and Stilton, by the way, and they're a good 4 portions per pie. Makes a lovely dinner, so it's a good one. Anyway, I must get on and do that. Just wanted to show you what we've got. Okay, take care, buy local. Okay, bye.